Chico Theater Company presents the Oscar Wilde comedy The Importance of Being Earnest. The Importance of Being Earnest is the hilarious adventures of two dashing young bachelors and the outrageous deceptions they find themselves in over love. Whenever Jack Worthing wants to leave his dull country life behind, he makes visits to the City of London posing as his own make-believe brother Ernest. While in London, he becomes smitten with the ravishing Gwendolyn. But while Jack is in London, his playboy pal Algernon is at Jack's country estate falling for Jack's young and beautiful ward Cecily, while also impersonating Ernest. Pandemonium ensues when these two would-be Ernests find themselves face-to-face and in the predicament of explaining who they really are. Get tickets online at chicotix.com, chicotix.com, or at the CTC box office on Eaton Road between Highway 99 and the Esplanade. Call 894-3282. The Importance of Being Earnest, now playing at Chico Theater Company.
Well, I really am afraid I really have none. I'm a liberal unionist.
Oh, they count as Tories. They dine with us, or they come late in the evening at any rate.
I play Lady Bracknell. I find her very interesting because she is a woman who is so willing to share all of her thoughts. She really doesn't care about anyone else's thoughts. She's a delightful character. She's a little bombastic, but I'm having a great deal of fun with her.
Now, on to minor matters. Are your parents living?
I have lost both my parents.
Lost? To lose one parent, Mr. Worthing, may be regarded as a misfortune. To lose both looks like carelessness.
I play a character by the name of John Worthing, who pretends to be Ernest in town and goes by Jack in the country. It's really interesting to me because he has no sense of identity. So it's a whole play about identity. For him, anyway.
Who was your father? He was evidently a man of some wealth. Did he rise in what the radical papers call from the purple of commerce, or did he rise from the ranks of the aristocracy?
I'm afraid I don't know. The fact is, Lady Bracknell, when I said that I had lost my parents, it would be near the truth that my parents had lost me. See, I don't know who I am by birth. I was found.
I like the pacing of this, and the humor is very subtle. And British humor is always fun to work with because sometimes it's a delayed moment. You find something funny and you go, what did they say?
Which reminds one of the worst excesses of the French Revolution, and I presume you know what that unfortunate movement led to.
Oh, that's what they meant. And it's often very funny. You're kind of running a little bit behind sometimes in British comedy.
Oh, well, it's a wonderful show. It's a stylish send-up of Victorian manners, complete with misguided lovers, mistaken identities, maddening relatives, and a misplaced handbag. And I'm an infant that was misplaced in a handbag.
And where did this charitable gentleman with the first-class ticket to this seaside resort find you?
In a handbag.
A handbag?
Yes, it was a quite large canvas bag with the handles attached to it. A rather ordinary bag, in fact.
In what vicinity or location did this Mr. James or Thomas Cardew come across this ordinary handbag?
In a cloakroom in Victoria Station. It was given to him in mistake for his own.
A cloakroom in Victoria Station?
Yes, but the Brighton line.
This show was written by Oscar Wilde in 1895. Now, that was the golden age of English theater. Just think it was the end of the Dickens era. It was in the middle of the Gilbert and Sullivan Savoy operas. In fact, we're going to do a little bit of homage to that if anybody can catch it. And then along comes Oscar Wilde, who writes this marvelous, marvelous satire a satire on the English aristocracy, if you will. And as I say, 117 years, we could take this play today and put it in modern dress, change some names, and we could do it as a satire on our American society. So it's an absolute wonderful play full of, mixed up romantic situations, mistaken identities, play on words. It's just, art's typical of the genre of theater known as English drawing room comedy that pretty much ended with Noel Coward back in the 1920s or something like that. Anyway, I think it's a really, really fun show. Great cast. I really have some super people in it. And I think the audience is going to enjoy it. In fact, I know they are. We're going to fool around a little bit with the set. We're going to do a little bit of stealing, if you will, or maybe borrowing from our friends that do theater in the round. We're not going to have solid walls. We're going to have representations of things that would be on the walls or the picture frames or whatever. So I think that's going to be kind of fun. Anyway, hope everybody enjoys it. I think they will.